come from Virginia, and you are so lucky that you waited this long because it's such a beautiful, beautiful blend of pure bluegrass, instrumental and harmonies. The vocals are perfect, the outfits are perfect, and they're so, so friendly too. Ils sont très sympas, ils sont très contents d'être là, ils n'en pouvaient plus d'attendre de jouer pour vous, donc c'est super. Il faut aussi que je précise que c'est une coproduction avec un autre festival qui s'appelle le festival Herbe Bleue, qui se tient la semaine prochaine à côté d'Angers. Donc vous pourrez aller à ce festival pour les revoir jouer là-bas si vous les avez aimés ce soir. C'est un festival avec aussi de la musique old-time et cajun. Mais là, c'est leur première fois en France. It's the first time in France, right? Voilà. Donc, please, please give a warm, warm welcome to the Alum boys and Ashlee.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Well, we are the Alum boys and Ashlee. We're so glad to be here. That was a song called Thinking of Home, and here's another one entitled The Lonesome Road. Thank you. The Lonesome Road. Thank you so much. All right. Well, it is our first time as a band in France, and we sure are glad to be here and to see so many of you still here. I didn't know, as we were playing the last set at the festival, if there would be anybody left, because some people have to work on Mondays, but I guess you guys have the day off tomorrow, huh? It's good to see you here. Well, we're going to move along with our program here, and we're going to play a sweeter number here, and I don't know if there's any mothers out there in the audience, but if there are, we're going to dedicate this song to all the mothers out there. This is one we'll do as a trio. It's called Mother, Sweet Mother.
Mother of mine, and someday a precious face again I'll see.
Border Ride. A little number called Border Ride, written by a hero of ours from Southwest Virginia, where we're based here. And that was written by Jesse McReynolds of Jim and Jesse. And it's called Border Ride. I assume it's got some, he might be speaking about the southern border of the United States, but you know, we're pretty close to a border here, so it seems like a pretty appropriate song as well. We're going to move right along with another one we got from Jim and Jesse, and this is a gospel number. And you know, when we arrived here on Friday, it was so hot. We went right into into our rooms where we're staying. We opened up the windows wide, and the sky was beautiful and clear. And we left and came over here to the festival. And then, lo and behold, that thunderstorm came through on Friday, and it was just pouring. It was raining so hard. And then, you know, after about 15 minutes, it cleared away. And I don't know if you guys saw it, but I looked up in the sky over there, and I saw a rainbow over the mountain, and that was pretty special. Seeing the rainbow, it was a good omen to start a good sign to open the festival, at least for us. And so we're going to do a number now that you know, feels like an appropriate one for that sort of situation. This is one called "God Put the Rainbow in the Clouds." When God shut Noe in the grand old ark, He put a rainbow in the cloud. When thunder rolled and the sky was dark, God put a rainbow in the cloud. God put a rainbow in the cloud. Yes, in the cloud. God put a rainbow in the cloud. Yes, in the cloud. When it looked like the sun wouldn't shine anymore, God put a rainbow in the cloud. God put a rainbow in the cloud. When they threw poor Daniel in the lion's den, God put a rainbow in the cloud to prove His promise to the sons of man. God put a rainbow in the cloud. God put a rainbow in the cloud. Yes, in the cloud. God put a rainbow in the cloud. Yes, in the cloud. When it looked like the sun wouldn't shine anymore, God put a rainbow in the cloud. Old Jordan deep and Jordan wide, God put a rainbow in the cloud to lead His people to the other side. God put a rainbow in the cloud. God put a rainbow in the cloud. Yes, in the cloud. God put a rainbow in the cloud. Yes, in the cloud. When it looked like the sun wouldn't shine anymore, God put a rainbow in the cloud. Yes, in the cloud. Thank you so much.
Merci.
All right, well, it's time for me to start introducing some folks in the group, and I'm going to start with the person on my left and on your right, playing the guitar and singing for you tonight here. She comes from the deep south, folks, and I mean way down south in New South Wales, Australia. That's where she comes from, and she now makes her home in Floyd, Virginia. She's a fine singer and guitar player and multi-instrumentalist, and please make her feel welcome. Her name is Ashlee Watkins. We're going to feature Ashlee on this next song here, and this is one that was written by the Dillards, and you might be familiar with the Dillards if you ever watched the Andy Griffith Show. Did y'all have that over here? The Andy Griffith Show back in the day? No? Well, I mean, somebody out there probably knows the Andy Griffith Show, but they played a lot of bluegrass. All right, there you go. A lot of good music on that show, and the Dillards were one of the bands that was featured on there regularly, and they played a version of themselves called the Darling Family. And this is one that the Darling Family sang on the show. So Ashlee's going to be the part of Charlene Darling for you now, and we're going to sing There Is a Time. Ashlee Watkins.
Merci beaucoup. Thank you. I see some dancing out there. That's always exciting. We play for a lot of dancers back home, so you're making us feel at home here. Speaking of dancing, we have a two-step for you all. If anyone has a partner out there and want to dance, we'll get Andrew to sing this next one. Speaking of which, over here on the mandolin doing all the talking, he's originally from North Carolina. He now lives in the Blue Ridge Mountains of Virginia. He's a wonderful multi-instrumentalist and singer and songwriter. Please make him welcome, Andrew Small.
Thank you very much.
We'll get him to sing this next one. I think this is a beautiful song. This is like my idea of a perfect song even. It's called I'll Break Out Again Tonight, and I hope you enjoy it.
Slowly the long day turns to night. Soon they'll turn off the prison lights. But in my cell I'm making plans to be can chain my body, but not my mind. So I'll break out again tonight. Yes, I'll break out again tonight. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Well, I'm going to go ahead and introduce this fellow over here playing the banjo, picking the fire out of that 5-string for you all this evening. He comes from a little town in the hills of North Georgia and now makes his home around Roanoke, Virginia. He's a fine musician and a good man. And we're so glad to have him out here with us. Please make welcome on the banjo, Mr. Trevor Holder.
Thank you. Here's the Lonesome Pine Breakdown.
Trevor Holder on the banjo. All right, well, I'm sure that most of you have heard of the Carter family, haven't you? The first family of country music themselves. They come from Southwest Virginia, and so we love to feature a Carter family song in our sets here, and we're going to sing one now for you, and we're going to get Ash to kick it off. It's one called Home Among the Hills.
And I long to go back to the vine-covered shack where I
very much. Thank you. Well, we're going to sing another kind of old gospel song for you now, and it's been done by a bunch of folks over the years, and I believe the Stanley Brothers did a nice job with this one as well. We're going to sing it for you now as a trio. It's called Gathering Flowers for the Master's Bouquet. Thank you so much. Well, as you can tell, folks, we like the older music. We like old-time music and old country music, and most of the music we play are old songs and old fiddle tunes and that sort of thing, but we also believe in continuing the tradition and writing our own original material in that same spirit to keep the tradition moving forward. So we're going to do one of those songs for you now. This is an original that Ashlee and I wrote, and it's entitled, I'd Rather Forget. My sweetheart and I used to wander far and wide, hand in hand across the green hills of our home. But there came a day when she had to go away, and she left me here to wander all alone. I'd rather forget than live on in regret, but the vision of your face I cannot see. Every lonely day I make my own way, and each night I'm haunted by your memory. yearned for the day she would return. Her sweet name carried on each hopeful breath. As the seasons passed by, I could only wonder why the only one I ever loved had gone and left. I'd rather forget than live on in regret, but the vision of your face I cannot see. Every lonely day I make my own way, and each night I'm haunted by your memory. Pretty flowers in the spring and all the birds that do sing don't keep the promise they once made to me. Now the setting of the sun just leaves me cold and numb. I live out my days on earth in misery. I'd rather forget than live on in regret, but the vision of your face I cannot see. Every lonely day I make my own way, and each night I'm haunted by your memory. I'd rather forget than live on in regret, but the vision of your face I cannot see. Every lonely day I make my own way, and each night I'm haunted by your memory. Each night I'm haunted by your memory. Thank you. I'd rather forget. Thank you so much. Thank you. Well, folks, it's time for me to go ahead and introduce this fantastic fiddler we've got here. He's a prize-winning fiddler in the old-time styles and the bluegrass styles, one of the finest fiddlers you hear. In fact, this past year, 1 year ago, he won the blue ribbon at the Appalachian String Band Festival called Clifftop, if you know that one there. So he's as good as they come. We're real glad to have him with us. He comes from the state of Wisconsin originally, now makes his home in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Please make welcome on the fiddle, Mr. A.J. Srubas.
Play a little Coming Down from Roanoke.
Srubas on the fiddle. right, thank you so much. That was another one of our original songs there that Ashlee and I wrote called Each Time I Start Steppin'. And we were just in the studio a few weeks ago before we left here and to come over to France. And that's one that we did record for this most recent album that's not out yet. But folks, I would be remiss if I didn't take this opportunity to remind you all that we do have an album with us here on this trip. We have a CD right over there at the tent.
Oh, yeah.
And it's the album we made about a year ago, live around one microphone, very much like this one here you see in front of us, folks. And we did that in a historic radio station in Mount Airy, North Carolina, a radio station called WPAQ, where a lot of great music was made over the years. And we managed to lay down about 18 songs on that album. So you're going to get your money's worth. It's great value, folks. And we had enough money to get a flight over here, but we were really hoping that we'd sell a few CDs so we can get home at the end of this trip. So if you do us a big favor, and if you like what we're doing, swing by the CD tent afterwards and take a few of those off our hands. We'd sure appreciate it. But anyway, we'll move along with the program now, and well, this is time for me to go ahead and introduce our fantastic bass player here. And she's really holding it down back there, making us sound our best, walking all over that thing. She can really get around on the bass. She's a fine multi-instrumentalist, also great guitar player and singer, and comes from the state of Michigan originally, and now makes her home in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Please make welcome on the bass, Miss Rina Rossi.
Well, we'll get Trevor to sing this next one for you all. You know, none of us speak French, unfortunately, but we set Trevor up with the task of learning some French to help us get through the country, and he's getting really good at it, actually. And the only issue is he won't tell us what it is he's saying. So I don't know. You all should try and spark up a conversation with Trevor, see what happens. But he'll sing this next one. It's called "Pass Me Not."
Thank you, folks. Thank you so much. We introduced everybody, didn't we? All right. Well, we sure have had a good time this weekend at La Roche, and really appreciate Christopher and all the folks for everything they did to put on this festival and bring us out here. And well, we sure hope to come back sometime. So thanks again. And for those of you who are in the region, there's another festival next weekend that we're going to called Urbe Blue. And I don't know if any of y'all are going, but we're going to go and have a good time. We're playing there on Thursday and then on to Cologne and playing at the Green Parrot Festival on Saturday. So maybe we'll see some of y'all along the way, and we should certainly give us a shout if you're in our neck of the woods one of these days. But we're going to close up here with one last song. It's an appropriate song to end a set like this, and this is one written by a buddy of ours, and it's called Going Back to Old Virginia. Appreciate it. We'll see you next time.
Alum Ridge Boys and Ashlee. C'était bien, non? On est bien là? On a envie que ça continue, non? Moi, j'ai pas envie de les voir partir, et vous? On leur en demande une autre alors. Bah oui. Attendez, d'abord je voudrais qu'on remercie. Un énorme merci pour tous les techniciens qui travaillent sur ce festival et qui nous donnent ce son incroyable. Est-ce qu'on peut faire un énorme applaudissement pour les techniciens, s'il vous plaît? Pour les 270 bénévoles. Pour cette programmation incroyable par Christopher et Didier. Et on va demander un dernier morceau. Alum Ridge Boys from Virginia, United States.
All right. Well, thank you so much, folks. We'll give you one more. I think we know one more song we can do for you. This is an old Fiddlin' Arthur Smith number. Not only was he a fine fiddler, he was a singer, and songwriter of the highest caliber. And we're going to do one of his songs now called Bound to Ride. Coming through old Nashville, coming through flying, studying about my little darling, I couldn't keep from crying. Honey, babe, I'm bound to ride. Don't you want to go? Coming through Atlanta, just to look around. If I'm not satisfied, gonna hunt another town. Honey, babe, I'm bound to ride. Don't you want to go? Working for the railroad, saving all I can, studying about that woman who ain't got no man. Honey, babe, I'm bound to ride. Don't you want to go? I want to go. Standing on the corner 1,000 miles from home, thinking about them good times done past and gone. Honey, babe, I'm bound to ride. Don't you want to go? If I die, railroad man, bury me under the ties, so I can hear old number 9 as she comes rolling by. Honey, babe, I'm down to ride. Don't you want to go? I want to go. Honey, babe, I'm bound to ride. Don't you want to go? Thank you. Thank you so much, folks. We appreciate it.
Encore une? Another one? Do you have another one? Ok, mais alors vous dansez. Tout le monde se lève et tout le monde danse. Faut qu'on leur montre ce que c'est le public français, quoi. Do you have one last one? Please. On peut pas clôturer comme ça. Il fait beau, il fait chaud, ils sont super. Everybody dances for that last one. Ils n'avaient pas prévu.
Oh, thank you.
Just one last one. Everybody's supposed to dance now. We have to show you that France is the best audience you can ever dream of.
Alrighty, a dance song.
Je compte sur vous, hein.
Oh, a dance song. Okay, a dance song.
Another one, dance song.
How about another fiddle tune then? Yeah, do that. Thank you. We appreciate it.
Alum Ridge Boys and Ashlee. Merci beaucoup, merci. So great. Bluegrass at its best, the purest. Merci. Merci à vous d'être restés si tard. Bravo à tout le monde. Vous avez été formidables comme public. Et on a tous vécu 4 jours incroyables ensemble. Alors, vous savez que ce festival est nommé, this festival is nominated to be the best bluegrass event of the year. We'll soon have the answer. It's in September at IBMA. Je pense qu'on peut dire qu'on a tous vécu ensemble une expérience incroyable. Et puis, on va tous rentrer chez nous très tristes